Hello and welcome to Elyse Leren Yoga. Today we will actually be transitioning to a fitness class. We have a few barre classes on here, so I just decided to bring a new one in. Today we will not be using a barre. As you can see, I'm in my home. I do not have anything to hold on to. So if you do not have a barre in your home, you will be great. We are going to use a barre ball today. If you do not have a Pilates barre ball, no worries, you can take a bathroom towel, fold it up, and roll it up so that it looks something like the shape of a block, a yoga block, just so that it creates some instability. Then we're going to use a band. I have a heavy band here. I always like to recommend the heaviest one that you can, but you do want some give in it today. So if you have the thick ones, maybe go down a level from heavy. Some weights, and then a yoga block. And we won't use this until closer to the end. It's only a half hour of movement, so try to stay with me today. Things will burn, that means you're getting stronger. If you have a favorite playlist that you'd like to turn on, any sort of workout playlist or upbeat playlist, please feel free to do so. If you follow me on Spotify, I'm Elyse Leren on there as well. You can see like 20-something barre playlists that you can just press play with as well. And with those, you'll want to move to the beat a bit. That will help to keep your movements kind of equal and even. So we are going to start standing today. Grab your band. Bring your band around your arms, right below your elbows, right above your wrists. And we're just going to start with having the elbows in towards your rib cage while marching in place. So bring your right knee up, then left. Right, then left. Exhale as you draw your knees up so that you should be feeling this warm up in your core like a standing crunch. Shh, shh, shh. Good. So you're going to just keep moving just like this for the last 8. 6, we'll add the arms in 4. 3, legs keep moving in 1. Now flip your palms down. Start to press out into the band every time you lift your knees. Good. Shoulders over your hips. Keep moving your arms out for 8. 6, legs keep moving. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your arms overhead. Now palms face one another. Same deal. Press out into the band every time you lift your knees. Good. Shoulders down your back away from your ears. Things should be feeling warm here for 8, 6, 4, 3. Take it into a squat in 1. Separate your feet out wide. Arms back in. Sit down all the way up. Down all the way up. So as you sit down into your squat, lift your toes, at least for the first few. So that in full range, you're stacking your knees over your ankles, your hips will go back, and your chest will come forward. Good. We have 4 more. Last 3. 2, we pulse. Stay low. Just pulse your hips down an inch, down an inch, down and down. So just lifting and lowering like this much, an inch is a quarter standing upright. Now start to slowly chop your arms up and down as you move. It doesn't matter which one comes first, but arms should be getting involved here. Here for 8, we stay low. In 6, we'll chop a bit faster. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay low. Chop really fast with the arms. Separate your arms wider. We're here for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Come on up. Whew, things are feeling warm. Ditch the band. Grab your weights. We're going to start in a wide straddle. You can straddle from the top of your mat or turn to the side. Whatever works for you. Flip your palms up. Stay low in your knees. Full range bicep curls. Up and down. Up and down. Good. So today we're keeping the wrists in line with the elbows, and you're just drawing a straight line up to the shoulders. Up and down. We'll add the legs here in just a moment. Here we go. From here, straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Up and down. Exhale, Inhale, you have 4. Stay low in 3. Last 2. Final 1. Stay low. Flip your thumbs up. Just pulse up an inch, up an inch, up and up. So little hammer curls. Again, it's going to be small movements. We'll add the heels here. Keep pulsing. Right heel, then left. Right, then left. Good. Right and left, right and left. You have 4. Heels down in 3. We'll pulse the arms in 2. Last 1. Alternate your arms. Right arm, then left. Right, then left. Sit lower. Right and left, right and left. You just have 4. 3. So good. 2. Last 1. Awesome. Step to the top of your mat. Right foot forward, left foot back. Hinge at your hips so you have a diagonal line from the crown of your head to your back heel. Bring your fists towards one another. Wide row flies. Out together. Squeeze your shoulder blades on the lift. You got it. Up and down. You should feel your pecs in the front of your body helping these movements as well. You just have 8. We'll lift the back leg and pulse. In 6, keep your core engaged. Final 4, little change with the arms. 3, last 2, final 1. Now bring your thumbs to touch, elbows out wide. Lift your back leg. If that's too much, big toe to the ground. Send your elbows out wide, just pulse them up an inch. Up, up, and up, up, and up. Good, keep that back leg strong. You have 8. 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step your feet together. I'm going to turn to face you. Stay where you are. From here, feet hip width, send your knees forward. Bring your arms parallel to one another. We go right arm up, then left. Right, then left with heels. Right heel, left heel. Right and left. Here for 4, 3, both heels up, and 2, we pulse. Last 1. Both heels up, pulse up an inch. Up an inch. Bend your knees a little deeper. Sit lower. Heels higher. Good. Up and up. Elbows in line with your shoulders. Keep moving. Exhale. Exhale. So good. Last 8. Can you sit lower? 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Left foot forward, right foot back. For tricep extension, hinge forward. Elbows hug the side bodies. Reach back and bend. Back and bend. So we already gave the biceps some work here. So you don't need to worry too much about making your bicep curl when you bend your elbows, this huge movement. You have 8 more here. Just focus on lifting your arms higher than your hips. Final 4, back leg up. In 3, we pulse. In 2, last 1, lift your back leg or big toe to the ground. Flip your palms up, pulse it up and up. Arms up and up. Good. Micro bend in the standing knee, length through the back of your neck. Just up and up. Good. Exhale, exhale. Bring your thumbs closer. You have 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it together. Nice work. 1 more action here. Toes out, heels in. Bring your palms closer together. From here, we reach all the way up for 2, down for 2. Up for 2, down for 2. Palms stay facing down the whole time. Find control. Don't just let your arms fall on the down. You have 4. Engage your core. Last 3. Final 2. We'll meet halfway. In 1, come up, lower, halfway down. Just flip it up, down, up, down. You're not here for long. Sit a little bit lower. Up, down, up, down. Last 8. 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Bring your weights in. Ditch the weights. Cross your right arm across your body. Hug it in with your left and circle through your wrists. And over to the other side. right. We're gonna get into some quad stuff now. Grab your ball or rolled up towel. You're going to step your feet hip width distance apart, and then lift your right heel and slide the ball underneath your right heel or towel so that your heel feels like it's in a high heel. Then you're going to separate your right toes so that they're in line with your left toes. Make sure everything's even here. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. We'll start with full range. Down, all the way up. Down, all the way up. Down, and up. So just like our squats at the beginning of class, send your hips back, your chest forward, down and up. It's all to protect the knees. You have 8, 6, we stay low in 4, 3, last 2, final 1, stay low, just pulse it down an inch, down and down. Good, stay low. I know you probably want to stand up already, stay low, stay with it. Down and down, you just have 8, we'll keep pulsing. 6, your left heel will lift in 4, 3, 2, keep pulsing. Left heel up and down, up and down, up and down. Notice my hips are still moving up and down as I lift that leg. Up and down, knees bent. You have 8, both heels high, in 6. Final 4, we keep pulsing in 3, in 2, both heels up, just pulse it down an inch, down and down. Your knees will now be past your ankles, but try to keep your hips back. Down and down, you're almost done. You just have 8, sit lower, 6, heels higher, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. We're gonna just go right on to side 2. So grab the ball, lower your right heel, lift your left and slide it under. Toes in line with one another. We'll start with full range. Down, all the way up. Down and up. Look down in front of you versus straight forward so that you feel length through the back of your neck. You have 8. 6, we stay low. Final 4, 3, last 2, stay low. Just pulse your hips down and down. Down an inch, down an inch. So again, very small movements. Your right heel is on the ground still here. Down and down. You have 8. Keep pulsing. 6. Heel lifts and lowers. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heel up and down. Up and down. Right heel up and down. Hips up, hips down. Keep moving. Good. You're almost done with this first set. You're so close. Keep moving. You have 8. Move through the burn. Engage your core. 6. Final 4. 3. Last 2. And 1. Both heels up. Just pulse it down an inch. Down. Down and down. This is your last thing. Stay with it. Sit lower. Challenge yourself. Good. Down and down. You just have 8. That's it. 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Get off of your ball. Nice work. We're going to bring the ball now between your thighs. Feet hip width distance apart. We'll start with chair, and then we're going to step one of the feet back to uneven it a bit, all right? So hands together. Sit down and back into a chair. If you're feeling good with your arms, bring your arms straight forward. From here, sit down 2 inches, come up 2 inches. Down for 2, up for 2. Down and up 2 inches. So now that's 2 quarters standing, one on top of the other. So good. Down slowly, up slowly. You'll be leaning forward in your chest a bit, but keep those shoulders open. Up for 2, down for 2, up for 2. You just have 8. 7, keep your knees bent at all times. Last 6. And 5. Hands can come to heart whenever you need it. Final 4. And 3. Last 2. Stay with me. You're almost there. Final 1 for 2 and up for 2. Step your right foot back. Turn all of your toes out. So your left toes out, your right toes out to the right. From here, sit down an inch, down an inch, down and down. Keep squeezing on that towel or that ball so it doesn't move. Just down and down. If you have something to hold on to, you can lift both of your heels. You just have 8. 6, stay here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just squeeze in on the ball. In, and in. Sit 1 inch lower if you can. Shoulders can now be over your hips because your legs are separate. In, and in, in, and in. You just have 8. Sit lower. 6, we combo. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit down, squeeze in. Down and in. Down and in. You only have 2 sets of quads in these half-hour classes, so you're almost done. Down and in, down and in. You just have 8. 6 feet will come together. In 4, 3, last 2, final 1, and in. Step your feet together. Step your left foot back. Turn your right toes to the right, your left toes to the left. We just pulse down and down, down and down. Try to make your movements smaller so that if somebody is walking by you really fast, they can't even tell that you're moving here. Down and down, down and down. You just have 8. We stay low in 6, 4, 3, stay low, 2, and 1. Now just squeeze in, and in. So really all you have to do is activate the inner right thigh and draw your left knee in to squeeze that ball. In and in, you just have 8. Then a combo and you're done. 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit down and in, down and in, down and in. Good. Down and in. Notice I'm not saying up and out. Those actions should just happen so that they assist the bigger movements. You have 8, 6, final 4, 3, so good, 2, last 1, and in. Ditch the ball. Awesome job. Ball can go off to the side. Hold on to a wall or something for stability. Grab your right foot and send your knee back. Deepen your breath to slow your heart rate. And then switch it out to the other side. And release, shake it out. All right, so now we're going to get into the glutes a bit. Grab your band, bring your band around your feet at the pinky toe edge of your feet. And then you'll come into a tabletop. If you need more support, double over your mat in a way that supports you or grab like a towel or a blanket to help. If your wrists start to bother you, you can grab onto your weights. That will neutralize the wrists. Okay, so just some options for you here. We're going to start, lift your left knee so that it hovers. From here, extend and bend, extend and bend. You can do this without a strap if you don't have one. As you extend back, lift your heel up so that you're getting into not only your hamstrings here, but your glutes as well. You have 8. Engage your core. Last 6. Final 4, we pulse at the top. In 3, last 2, final 1. Stay high, just pulse it up an inch. Up, up, and up. Engage your core to support your low back here. Up an inch, up an inch. So if you're dipping in your low back, draw your belly button up. You have 8. 6, bring the band around your knees in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knee, quickly bring the band up so that it's right above your knees, and however you need to do that, and then come right back to your tabletop. We lift out, together, good. Keep your left knee in line with your right knee at all times as it goes out so that it doesn't move towards your left hand or arm at all. You have 8, 6, final 4, 3, we cross, in 2, keep it high on this one, 1, from here, lift and cross, so you're lifting your knee out to the side and then crossing left behind your right. Try to take the swing out of your hips out a bit so that it's a little more stable. 8 more. 6. Final 4. 3. Last 2. And 1. Knees together. Up and down. Up and down. Keep your knee bent. Reach up through your heel. Up and down. Good. Equal weight through both hands. Rock a bit more to the left. You just have 8. 6, then we'll pulse at the top. Final 4. 3, stay high in 2. Stay high, just pulse it up and up and up. After this, we're going to come onto our backs with the block underneath your right foot. Up and up. You just have 8. So you can come to your forearms, 6 if you need to. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your knee, grab your block, bring your block under your right foot, set up for a bridge pose. Feet hip width distance apart, arms by your sides from here, up and down, all the way up and down. Squeeze your glutes at the top. So notice that it is not like a yoga bridge where you lift all the way up to your low back. Your whole rib cage will stay on the ground. 8 more. You're just peeling your tailbone up and squeezing your glutes at the top. That's it. Up and down. You just have 4, 3, final 2. Stay high. Just pulse your hips up an inch. Up, and up. So hips are no longer going down to the ground. You're just squeezing at the top. Up and up. After this, we're going to lift the left leg into the air. You just have 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift your leg up. Pulse it up and up, and up. Get your hips as close to squared as you can. Just up and up. Squeeze at the top. You just have 8. Stay high in 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your leg. 1 and 2. Up for 2. Just 8 of these. Up for 2. Keep those hips high. Down for 2. Up for 2. You just have 4, 3, final 2, last 1 for 2, and up for 2. Nice. Drop your feet, drop your hips. If you need to take off your band for this stretch, do, or you could pull it up a bit. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Figure 4. You can lift your foot off the ground for a deeper stretch if you'd like. You can circle through your right ankle. All right, uncross, rock and roll up to a seat, and then send your knees behind you and reset up so that your band is around the pinky toe edges of your feet. You can move the block off to the side. We won't need it till the end. Bring your shoulders stacked over your wrists, spread through your fingers. Float your right knee. Now reach back, together, back, together. Again, if anything starts to bother you, modify as needed. If it's a knee, fold your mat or bring a prop under your knee. If it's your wrist, you can come down onto forearms or hold on to your weights. Back, together. Last 6. Final 4, we pulse. In 3. Last 2. Stay extended. Now just pulse up, 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 and up. Good. Micro movements. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Don't let your hamstrings take your awareness away from your glutes. You have 8. Band around your knees. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. However you need to, bring the band up around your knees, right above them, around your thighs. And then come into your tabletop position. Right knee out, together, out, together. Keep your right foot active. So it's like your toes are drawing this arching shape on whatever's to your right. Out, together. You have 8. 6. Final 4. We cross in 3. In 2. Last 1. Down. Lift up and cross. Up and cross. Up and cross. So it goes out to the side and then crosses behind your left knee. Up and over. Let your breath move you. You have 8. 6. Knees together. In 4. 3. Last 2. Final 1. And cross. Now up and down. Straight up and down. So it's the same action you were doing with the band around your feet. It's just instead of your legs straight, you're lifting your heel up to the ceiling. Up and down. You have 8. 6, then we pulse. Final 4. 3, stay high. In 2. Last 1. Pulse it up an inch. Up, up, and up. Engage your core. Keep length through the lower back. Up and up. You've got this. You just have 8. Come to your back. In 6, block under your left foot. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the band where it is. Bring the block under your left foot. Separate your feet hip width. Come into a bridge. Press all the way up. Now just pulse up and up, up and up. We have a little change here, so we're just starting with the pulse. Just up and up. Root through both feet equally, although they're uneven here. You have 8. 6, stay high. 4, 3, here's a change. And 1, swing to the right, the left. Hips to the right, to the left. The right, the left, the right, the left. You just have 4. 3, right foot up in 2. Last 1, right foot up, pulse up and up and up. Square your hips as best you can. Press down through that left foot to lift your right leg up. You have 8. 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leg goes down for 2, up for 2. You just have 8 of these and you're done with the glutes. So good. Down, keep those hips high, up for 2. Down for 2 and up for 2. You have 4. 3. Final 2. So good. Last 1 for 2 and up for 2. Lower your hips. Ditch the band, ditch the block. Cross now your left ankle over your right thigh. Figure 4. Pull your knee in towards your chest. And from here you can circle through your ankle. and release. We're gonna stay on our backs for some core work today. Grab your ball and bring your ball between your hands. Extend your legs long, tap the ball overhead. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift everything up. Bring the ball between your ankles. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and switch. You're here for about 30 seconds. So just keep moving. My movements are slightly limited by my surroundings, so you move in a way that allows you to move. You're halfway there, 15 seconds left. Last 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab the ball or whatever prop you're using. Send your right leg forward. Lift your shoulder blades off the ground and switch the prop behind your head, alternating hands and legs. Exhale when you're holding the ball with both hands in the trade-off. Inhale when just one hand has the ball. Get those shoulder blades a bit higher. You've got this. Last 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ditch the ball. Lift your legs straight up. Point your toes towards your face. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, tap your toes. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Keep your heels over your hips instead of bringing your toes closer to your face. If this bothers your neck, interlace your hands behind your head and find that same action of reaching up with your elbows instead of your hands to get your shoulder blades off of the ground. Head stays heavy in the hands here. Last 8, 6, bend your knees in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees 90 degrees, bicycle crunches side to side, 30 seconds, go. Try to get the shoulder that's on the ground off of the ground as you twist. Keep moving, 8 more. 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Last one. Plant your feet, knees up. Inhale here. Exhale, crunch. Just crunch and crunch. Exhale, exhale. Get your wingtips of your shoulder blades off of the ground. This is your very last push right here. You just have 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Full body stretch. Arms overhead, legs long. Take a few rounds of belly breath into your belly, out of your mouth. Nice work, my friends. Bring your knees in towards your belly and rock up to a seat. Find a wide straddle position here. Inhale your arms to lift. Exhale, lower your right hand inside your right leg. Reach your left arm up and over. Take one more breath in here. Exhale, frame your right leg with both hands. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, crawl your hands forward and hinge to the right. Keep your toes pointing straight up to get into your hamstrings. Inhale, both arms to lift. Exhale, left arm inside your left leg. Reach your right arm up and over. Take one more breath in. Exhale, frame your left leg with both hands. Reach up through your toes. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, hinge at your hips and fold to the left. Inhale, come back upright. Exhale, bring your hands underneath your knees. Bend your knees and bring your feet together. Inhale your arms to lift. Exhale, hinge at your hips and fold. Tuck your chin to your chest. Let your shoulders travel apart here. Come back upright, cross at your ankles. Inhale your arms to lift, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart, close down your eyes. We'll finish our class with one breath. Inhale. Exhale. I thank you so much for showing up on your mat today, to either try something new or to know that it burns and to show up anyways. I will see you soon. Thank you so much.